All right, now, thousands of bus commuters around the country will today be affected by this nationwide bus strike being held by 16 bus companies. The Minister of Transport, Maswanganyi, is joining us here in the program just to give us an update on the Department of Transport's contingency plans to assist commuters and other issues, including the Ministry of Transport conducting a road safety education awareness and law enforcement activities at the Wanderers taxi rank in Johannesburg CBD yesterday. Minister, welcome to Morning Live.
Morning, Leon, and viewers.
And congratulations on your new position and your new appointment.
Thanks.
And now, how's it going so far? I mean, you've been appointed at one of the busiest times. I suppose it's always busy on the roads, but this being an exceptionally busy time. How are things going so far?
So far, so good. We have hit the ground while running. Of course, I've come in at a season when we are in Easter. As you have indicated that yesterday we are here in Johannesburg. We came here to Wanderers and Park Station because Park Station is the second biggest station in Africa after the one in Egypt. That's where we have got the intermodal system. Bus terminals are there, trains station is there, and on top you'll find the taxis. So we are more than ready with the trains, both Shosoloza and the metro. We are also ready when it comes to taxis. I was with the president of Santaco. Taxi drivers are more than ready to ferry passengers to all over the country and neighboring countries. However, as you have indicated in your introduction, the problem now is the buses.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
It's a serious problem because almost 500,000 commuters will be affected. So we'll try by all means. I've spoken to the DG this morning, even last night, that he should continue to engage SABC, the Bus Owners Association, and the unions to find an amicable solution to this problem. Yeah. Otherwise, we'll have so many people stranded.
Yeah, which is a big problem because people want to go home. This is one of the busiest weekends on the calendar in South Africa for transportation for people, whether they're going home for the weekend, I mean, we know that there's the Moria meetings that take place in the churches, and this is a huge one. What are the contingency plans? Is basically the contingency plans only taxis, or are you bringing in other bus services?
There's no way that taxis can cope with transporting 500,000 people. No. The only solution is for the two parties, the unions and the bus owners, to come to an amicable agreement or find a solution that they can continue negotiating even after Easter. But tomorrow and Monday, when people are coming back, bus drivers really suspend the strike. I'm not instructing them. I can't interfere. But I'm making a plea on behalf of government that if overnight a solution can be found. Otherwise, we don't have a contingency plan for that. You remember we had a problem in Mamelodi last time. It was not easy to replace the PATCO with our Autopex buses, let alone 500,000. So the solution is the agreement between the unions and the bus owners.
Are you getting involved in any way? Are you helping with mediation?
We are persuading them. We are not interfering. Remember, there are rules in terms of bargaining. I can't come in as the third party, but we are talking to them. We are having bilateral relations in the interest of the public.
Let's move on to the issue of road deaths, road safety. I know that you're embarking on this awareness campaign, which you touched on briefly. It's always been one of the biggest problems here in South Africa is the amount and the unacceptably high rate of death on our roads. What is it that you feel coming in as the minister you can do differently to what previous ministers have tried?
I want to completely something different to what my predecessors did because I'm implementing the policy of the ANC. And I would like to thank them for the foundation that they've laid to be where we are. But as of this Easter, we are going to improve visibility. In terms of our plan, every 50 kilometer, there will be traffic officers, in particular the mobile traffic officers. We'll make sure that we have roadblocks. However, we must increase the awareness in terms of road safety. There are many contributing factors. Of late, technology is also contributing.
Yeah.
People walk while listening to headphones. That is causing lots of accidents on the roads because you can't hear the cars coming, more especially from behind. People, more especially pedestrians, are hit as a result of them being drunk. And also fatigue is a problem. People drive while they are very tired.
And drunk. Texting.
Yeah.
Texting while driving.
Texting is causing serious problem. Technology. Fatigue, as I've spoken about that. Tire bursts, cars in not good shape, brakes. There are many contributing factors. Human factor, cars which are not roadworthy. So we are pleading to society out there, like we've got a program with the interfaith. Road safety is a societal matter and everybody should be involved.
Yeah.
It should not be the Department of Transport matter.
And general lawlessness on the roads, because, I mean, that is a big deal. I know you speak about dealing with the taxis, and I have to bring it up. I mean, when you're driving, you're waiting in a queue, as you should be doing, and then you start seeing a taxi going onto oncoming traffic that is full to capacity into almost a head-on collision. This is things you do not want on our roads. These are things that should not be seen on our road. And unroadworthy vehicles. Are you engaging with the, I know you said you were speaking to the taxi unions, but in terms of recklessness and the way they drive?
Last week, Friday, I met Santaco, which is the biggest taxi association in the country. And also yesterday, I was with the president of Santaco, Mr. Tybos. We met taxi drivers, we met taxi owners, that they should see to it that their taxis should be roadworthy over this Easter. I'm also going to participate in their program of Hlokomela, which promote road safety on the road. Yeah. Bus drivers also should drive very carefully. And also our trains, it's not only taxis, buses. Our trains also cause lots of fatalities. Yeah. So I was there at Park Station to make sure that our trains are in good order, the signals are working, because we had lots of accidents because of signals which are not in good shape.
Minister, before I let you go, I need to touch on PRASA. This is a major issue here in South Africa. We saw on Monday the Gauteng North High Court set aside the dissolution of the board. What will be the department, will the department adhere to these, the court's judgment?
We respect the rule of law. We are a constitutional democracy. There's no way that we are not going to respect the outcome of the court judgment. And the PRASA board issue will be resolved as soon as possible, because that institution has got major projects like the Moloto corridor, where we have to lay out a railway line from Umhlanga, Siyabusa, and those other areas to Gauteng, because that corridor has got lots of people coming to and fro Umhlanga, Siyabusa area. Yeah. We'll resolve that matter. We'll find an amicable solution that will be to the best interest of the department and the board members.
What about the legal fees? Because that's also something that the court ruled the department must pay the legal fees. Will you take this on, even though you weren't there at the time? It was the previous Minister Peters.
I'm a successor in title. From 1994, all the decisions that were taken by ministers were there, even before 1994, because we still have legislations that dates before 1994. So I'm a successor in title. All those decisions that have been taken by ministers were there before. I have to take responsibility. So, but the PRASA matter will be resolved as soon as possible and will go public.
All right, Minister,
as soon as possible.
We leave it there. Thank you very much for talking to us and clearing up some issues. Joe Maswanganyi is the new Minister of Transport here in South Africa, talking to us about the road safety issues, the campaign, the bus strike, as well as the PRASA issue. We'll take a break. See you after this with the news at 8.